If you had to watch any of my videos, please let it be this one. Because there is a consistent and critical issue with Genshin's anniversary, which MiHoYo fails to address every single year. And I'm tired of it. In my recent video, I talked about my personal disappointment with the 3rd anniversary rewards. I tried my best to cover majority of the issues with this event. Granted, some of it was my own personal bias, but I ended up cutting it short, which was a mistake on my part for such a massive issue. But there's been a lot of new feedback that I've received since publishing that video, which I'd honestly like to discuss. And regardless of whether you agreed or disagreed with what I mentioned, I'd like to say a quick thanks for sharing your opinions, because it's honestly nice to see everyone's different perspectives on the event. This video will seek to cover everything that I missed and address the real issue with Genshin Impact's anniversary event. And maybe if we can expect anything better moving forward. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video, here's a quick link if you'd like to check it out. But to bring you up to speed, a lot of people, including myself, aren't happy with how Genshin's 3rd anniversary is being treated. More specifically, the poor rewards of only a total of 20 wishes, the lack of any anniversary content for that matter, and the fact that Razor still isn't a 5-star unit. Seriously, MiHoYo. Jokes aside, all of this creates a sense that MiHoYo doesn't really care about their own anniversary. Which, if you play Genshin for long enough, it's unfortunately nothing new. And before you say that we should be grateful that MiHoYo's given out 50 quid's worth of Primogems, the issue with Genshin's anniversary is so much bigger than the mere annual handouts. To put it lightly, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, about this anniversary that makes it special. Players log in, collect their daily Primogems and wishes, and log out. That's it. No minigames or special interactions which you'd find in the Lantern Rite Festival. And that even got a special cutscene for the Traveller, which everyone loved.
Paimon will help you find her, and we'll spend the next Lantern Rite together.
But there is nothing delivered by MiHoYo on their anniversary to really emphasize the value they place on the Genshin community. The 3rd anniversary should have been something to get the community hyped for what's supposed to be the next biggest milestone in the game's history. But it's not. If you take a look at how Fortnite handles their anniversary, for example, they introduce an entirely exclusive event, featuring unique quests, a ton of cosmetic rewards, and of course V-Bucks. But again, if you take out their rewards, you still have a lot of things going on to really make you feel like you're celebrating part of the game's history. A major milestone. A feeling Genshin doesn't invoke within its players. And it's not like it's hard to do a good anniversary event. There's plenty of games out there like Destiny 2, World of Warcraft, or Final Fantasy Online, which all have great anniversary events. But this is also where Genshin falls short. Or rather, avoids doing a good anniversary for its players. Which makes the 20 wishes they give out feel like a mandatory obligation for MiHoYo, rather than something to be excited about or celebrate. And I mean that quite literally. If you search Genshin's 3rd anniversary on YouTube, majority of the search results are people unsatisfied with the state of this event. Sure, the online web event is nice, to recap all the different enemies you killed, Mora earned, XYZ, it's great. But it shouldn't be the only thing that holds the anniversary together. If we rewind back to Genshin's 1st anniversary, when they only gave out 10 wishes, yep, only 10 mind you, it was safe to say that there was a lot of backlash. We had people from around the world review bombing this game, getting it to as low as 2 stars on the App Store and also on PlayStation. But it didn't just stop there. The community formed against MiHoYo to not spend any money on Welkin or Primogems, resulting in the lowest earning banner for 2.1, or Kokomi. So if you were wondering why Kokomi players are so far and few in between, well now you know. You might be wondering if Genshin did anything to cool the flames of the community, and in fairness, they did. They gave players an extra 400 Primogems and some freebies which they planned to sell as damage control. But yes, it didn't work. MiHoYo also released a public statement mentioning that we've been paying close attention on various feedbacks regarding Genshin Impact's first anniversary. The opinions and feedbacks from players and fans are really valuable to us. We've already come up with more celebrations, just general PR stuff. Which all sounds quite nice, doesn't it? That is until you realise they took it down shortly after. Because more or less, MiHoYo did not have any special plans for the first anniversary. I'll even admit that as a new player at the time, especially as Genshin was my first gacha game, I was on the defensive during the first anniversary, mentioning that as players we should be grateful for the rewards being given, especially since it's free to play. However, the longer I've played this game, I've come to realise how damaging that perspective is. It is essential for us, the community, to hold MiHoYo, or any developers for that matter, accountable for the quality of content and rewards expected from a live service game, especially of this scale. There is no reason why the anniversary should just be something that's overlooked, when other events get so much attention to detail, regardless of whether you think the anniversary rewards are good or bad. Because like I've already said, there is nothing about this event that invokes a special feeling within its players. That is something that no player should be able to deny about Genshin's anniversary. I mean, even just 3rd anniversary banners in the main cities would have been nice. Just something. Which brings us to the present day. With the addition of Fontaine, the anniversary rewards still aren't anything special. And there's nothing that really invokes a feeling that you're part of a huge milestone for this game. The yearly web events with individual player facts is nice, but it'll never be good enough if they don't listen to their community. Yes, they won't listen. Because they don't need to. Genshin's sales will continue to explode regardless of whether they change their anniversary or not. They are literally one of the biggest live service gacha games out there. So there's little to no incentive to go overboard with their rewards. And it's just resulted in the whole community just seeing this as the general expectation. Despite how the anniversary should be the biggest and main annual event for everyone to enjoy. And maybe even bring back players who might have dropped off for other gacha games. While the Genshin community isn't as vocal about this compared to the first anniversary event, many players have expressed their disappointment on social media, using the hashtag #unfunniversary, highlighting their concerns about the event. It's clear this will only be a reoccurring issue until something is done. Given everything that happened with the first anniversary, I'm sure we could have just moved past it, but the last 2 anniversaries have proven that MiHoYo have no further plans to create a better anniversary. Which sucks. Whether we get better rewards for next year with an exclusive story event and minigames, TGC preferably, but anything to make whatever this is supposed to be better. Because the way things are going, it's just going to become an endless cycle of disappointment and missed potential. I'd make a joke that we get a 5-star for Genshin's 5th anniversary, but let's be honest, they gave us bubbles for this anniversary. There is absolutely no chance we're getting a 5-star. So to recap, if your brain is fried like mine, Genshin's anniversary has the potential to be something great, but it fails in every aspect to deliver its promises to the community. Sure, the anniversary gives you 10 intertwined fates and 1,600 primogems, but in comparison, the Lantern Rite not only gives you an exclusive story questline, but also 10 intertwined fates, 910 primogems, and a leeway 4-star character of your choice, which is so much better. If we at least had a nice celebration event, maybe the hate wouldn't be so bad. But instead, we're left with nothing, but a huge milestone that MiHoYo clearly doesn't care about. Something that isn't just important for the future of Genshin Impact, but the long-term support of the community too. That's all I have to say for now, but who knows? Maybe one day the anniversary event will finally receive the recognition it truly deserves. And before you think I'm praying for MiHoYo's downfall with this video, I want to mention that I do enjoy this game. But in order to create a better experience for all players, the issue with Genshin's anniversary is something that needs to be addressed. But it'll never happen if it isn't brought to their attention. Once again, thank you for all the feedback and thank you for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you in the next video.